Previously on A New Winter. 2 girls have gone missing, and one of whom you were the last to be seen with. And already, I knew who it was. "Tell me," she said, "what happened last night with Jackie Fair?" This is episode 5 of A New Winter. My mind raced trying to put together last night's events to make sure I didn't say anything foolish. I told them how Jackie and I met, how she was upset about Kate, and that we went for a drink at the pub. I gave them what times I could recall, and then said how we went outside, and decided to go home from there. I didn't want to tell them about the German just yet. The night's events wouldn't put me in a good light anyway, and again I had no proof. Also, I didn't want to scare him off. I wanted to deal with this man myself. "That's strange," the male police officer piped up. "Because there were witnesses that were saying that you came back into the pub after 25 minutes, by yourself." "Yes, I had left Jackie, and I decided to take a short stroll home, and then actually I wanted to keep drinking, so I actually went back." "With Jackie?" "No, but I called and texted her to say I'd gone back, but I couldn't get hold of her." "Interesting," the female police officer said, and made a note in a little notebook. "Then what happened?" "I just kept drinking. Then I got the bus home. Got into a bit of a fight, I'm going to be honest. I got thrown off. And I was just too drunk, so I spent the night on the street." "So what time did all this happen?" "I don't know, I got thrown off about 10:30 p.m. It was the 155 bus. And then I woke up this morning and here I am." The police officers made some more notes. "Is there anyone that can confirm this? That you slept on the streets? Do you remember where?" Jessup Road. I saw it this morning as I walked past, but no witnesses that I know of. Sorry. And do you have any more information on what could have happened to Jackie? Did she say anything at all?" I thought about this, the police thinking that I was trying to remember, but really I was contemplating telling them about the German. Surely it wasn't him that took her. I chased him into the thin man's house. She'd gone during that short time, so maybe it wasn't him after all. I had to find out. "No," I said. "Nothing I can think of." After some final questions, the police left to check on the bus story. I breathed a sigh of relief. My mum looked at me, still crying. "Why didn't you come home?" she said. "Where were you?" "I was asleep, I told you, like I said." "Are you saying you don't believe me then?" "I don't know what you're up to," she said, "but if anything happens to those poor girls..." And then she left it at that. Did she think I actually had something to do with this? I mean, it also made me wonder who this second girl was. Could it be they were taken at the same time, if they were taken at all? I mean, are they even related? Well, where should I go now? I thought I'd try Jackie again on the phone. If anything, the police could see that I had tried to find her after finding out that she was missing. But it was still ringing out. Where the hell was she? I could try finding the German again, maybe starting again at the thin man's house. It'd be good to find his whereabouts after the chase. Maybe he'd gone back out to find Jackie. But I remember that I did have work, so I called up and told them I was sick. And that I might be for a while. It was some stupid temp office job doing admin, so I couldn't care less, to be honest. I'd pretty much decided if I didn't go back, it was no great loss. I'd be able to pick up the work again when I needed to, and this was much more important. So I left, heading towards where I'd seen the German and the thin man staring out at me across the field. That small house by the church. I walked back through the park, and that dread filled me again. That horrifying look they had in their eyes as they stared in my direction, just watching me. I approached the small building next to the church and knocked on the door. I waited for a little while, but no answer. It was strange to think it was only last night where I just saw these 2 men together, but here I was, again. I knocked again, and after a few seconds, the thin man answered. "Oh, it's you," he said, with a sneer. "Hey, I just wanted to apologise for last night and just have a quick chat. Is it okay if I come in?" His thin lips curled, and he turned his back, leaving the door open. "I suppose you'll be wanting a cup of tea?" he asked. "Well, only if that's okay," I said. "It's getting cold out there now." As I looked around, I noticed there was a few Jesus pictures and crosses everywhere. And then suddenly it dawned on me. "Ah, so you're a priest?" "Yes," I heard him call from the other room. "Yes, I'm with the church next door. They give me the house for free. A small perk of the job, I guess you could say." I looked around and it looked like it hadn't changed much since the 70s. To be honest, I could see my grandmother living here. And then he came in with his tea and sat down. "I must say," he said, "you certainly gave that man a fright, if that was your intention." "I just wanted to talk to him," I said. And then he started running. "A guilty conscience, maybe." The thin man laughed. "Maybe," he said. Well, this was certainly going better than I thought. "Well, what do you know about the man?" I asked. "Did he say anything last night?" "No," the thin man shook his head. "Not much. He made sure that you'd left. I mean, he was quite shaken. He told me you were following him and that you began to chase him. And, well, that's it, really." "That's it?" I asked. "Nothing else? A name, maybe?" "Oh, yes, his name was Henry. I remember that much. We talked about the weather. I mean, he really wasn't here long, just long enough to make sure that you were gone, and then he left again. And yet, here you are, back again. It's all very strange." "I apologise, Father." "Oh, no. Call me Ian," he said. "Sorry, Ian. Look, it's all a misunderstanding, I'm sure. But you said last night that he was a stalker." "Well," and I took a sip of tea. "I mean, that's why I wanted to talk to him." Ian looked out the window. "Things have certainly taken a turn since the Stockwells. Ghastly business, that stuff." "Yeah," I answered. "Horrible, I know. To think someone out there could do such a thing, and, well, seemingly get away with it." "Yes," I said, "that's incredible. But it's not a closed case just yet, as far as I know." "Yes," he said back, "quite." Clearly this conversation was over. I had a name and that was it, but it was better than nothing. There was still enough time for Henry the German to leave and commit a kidnapping, but I had to make my mission to find the man. I said my goodbyes and stepped out into the cold. What to do now? I thought I'd walk back via the church and just have a look at it. I'd never actually been here before, so I was interested. As I walked along, I got on my phone and decided to call Jackie again. As it rang, I could hear something. But what was it? I brought the phone down from my ear, and I could hear it coming from the church. A familiar sound. I looked down at my phone and saw that it was still calling Jackie, and then I realised what the sound was. It was a phone ringing from somewhere. It was Jackie's ringtone. It was Jackie's phone. If you enjoy the show, please leave a review on your podcast platform of choice. For more info, including how you can support the show, please visit anewwinter.com. Music today was by Kevin MacLeod, Purple Planet Music and We Talk of Dreams. Thank you for listening to A New Winter.